Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Debbie, and if you are not subscribed, what are you waiting for? Click that button down below and subscribe. I would really appreciate it. Also, please don't forget to click that bell and turn on your post notifications so you can get notified of any future videos. Alright you guys, so as you can see, I have my brows already filled in, my eyes are prepped and ready, and now I'm going to go in with my eyeshadow palette. But sadly you guys, before turning on the camera, I was getting all the makeup together and my little palette dropped and this one broke. Oh my god, I'm so upset. But we're gonna use it anyway because it still works. But I just want to show you guys that this one is a little broken. I'm like so upset. Oh my god. But this one is called, this is, you know, like the little elf bite-sized palette, and I really got this palette because of this beautiful blue in the pan here. Oh my god, it is so freaking gorgeous. I'm trying to like be careful because this one's cracked and I don't want it to spill everywhere. But alright, so I'm going to grab first a large brush. This one is the JH32, and I'm just going to go in with the broken shadow here. So grabbing that shade, I'm going to apply that all over the lid and on the brow bone, just like that. And I'm going to do the same thing on the other side. Perfect. Alright, so I'm not going to lie, this is definitely a mess all over since that one is broken. Alright, so going in with a JH40 brush, I'm going to be grabbing the second shade in the palette, which is this one here. Hopefully you guys can see it. So just moving right into the next shade. And with that brush, there is some pickup. Well, actually, all of the little mini bite-sized palettes have pickup, so just know that. I am going to be using this brush and going right into the crease like that. So with this shade, I want to make sure that it's very precise because when I blend it, I don't want the shadow to go too high up, if you know what I mean, all the way up to the brow bone. I just want like a nice little gradient, like a nice little wash of color. So I'm making sure that this is right here so when I blend it, it doesn't go up too high. I think I said that twice, but you guys know what I mean. So I'm going to start off with that, and I'm going to do this side next. Alright, so now switching brushes, I'm grabbing a Morphe and Jeffree Star JS9 brush. I'm just going to soften and blend out this shade here, bring it up just a little bit, but it's not going to be super dark, you know what I mean, and intense. Just going to be really nice and light, just like that. Soften that up. Alright, perfect. That's exactly what I was looking for. Now what I'm going to do is I am going to be going in with this brush and the Sigma Small Tapered Blending E45 brush. So going in, right in with the neck. Oh my god, all the shadow just fell. I am so messy right now. Oh my god. Alright, so let me grab a paper towel and just apply the rest of my broken shadow on there so it doesn't keep falling all over the place. So alright, there we go. Alright, at least I was able to save some. Oh my god. Alright, so let's keep going. So I'm going in with this shade right here, and this one doesn't have that much pickup, which is really nice. So again, going in with this Sigma brush. So I am going to be applying this shade right here on the outer V. Alright, so now going in with this blue here that I've been dying to use. I'm going to be going in with the JS10. This is also another Morphe and Jeffree Star brush. And I'm going to be grabbing that blue and applying that right on the lid. I'm going to switch brushes. I'm going to grab a JH41 brush and try to see if the blue applies a little bit better than with that brush. I feel like that brush is just a little too small, so I want to get a little bit of a bigger brush. And that blue is really pretty. It definitely looks like the shade in the pan, which is nice. It's not disappointing whatsoever, and it's really nice and buildable as well. It's really, really a beautiful shade. There's no pickup there. It's, you know, there's no fallout. It's really, really nice. All right, so going right back in with my Sigma brush, I am going to be going in with this shade once again, just picking up a little bit more. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna blend the outer V and that blue right where they meet, so it's nice and soft and there's no harsh edges. See that? Perfect. I'm gonna do the same thing on this side. There we go. All right, so now you guys, what I'm gonna do is I kind of feel like I want to do a wing liner, and I've really been into doing wing liners when I do my makeup, but I think today I'm gonna leave it as is. So ooh, look at that. I have a little bit of the blue shadow. I just rubbed it, but it wasn't like fallout or anything. All right, so what I'm gonna do is I'm going to remove this, of course, and then I'm going to apply some lashes, and then I'll be back to finish off the rest of the makeup look. All right, you guys, so I'm back. I finished applying my lashes. I did go in with some Salon Perfect 614s, and now we're gonna move on to face primer. So for today, I'm gonna be going in with the Maybelline Master Prime. This one is the green, and this is for blur and redness control. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of that all over before we go in with some foundation. So I wanna make sure that this is focused because my camera, I don't know, I still can't figure out why how I could prevent it from getting blurry in certain times, well, a lot of times, but yeah, we'll just try to get as much on camera as possible. All right, so that is done. Now we're gonna go in with some foundation. I'm gonna go in with my e.l.f. damp sponge, and I'm going to be using the ColourPop Pretty Fresh Hyaluronic Hydrating Foundation. So I really love this foundation, you guys. It's really, really good. I'm trying to get as much water off of this sponge as I can. All right, so there we go. I am going to be going in with this foundation today, so let me pump a drop or two on here, and we're just gonna jump right in and blend it out. Like I said, I love this foundation. I love the finish of it. I love how it blends and just applies all over it really, really nicely. Gives me good coverage as well, which I like. And it's also very affordable. I think it is a little dark for me at the moment because this is my summer shade, but we can go make it work, guys. All right, so now for concealer, I'm gonna be going in with this one from Fenty. This one is the shade 280, and this is the Pro Filter Instant Retouch Concealer. So I'm just going to apply a little bit of this under here and a little bit over here, a little bit on the bridge of the nose right here to give me a little bit of a highlight, and there we go. So I'm going to blend it out with my e.l.f. sponge, of course. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go in and cream bronze with my Makeup Revolution foundation stick in the shade F13. I am going to be grabbing a brush like this. This one is from Kenzie, and I'm just going to grab some of the product, swirl my brush in there, and then I'm just going to directly apply it onto the skin, just like that. Bronze it up. Have a little more. I love this foundation stick for bronzer, for a cream bronzer. It's just such a creamy, also really affordable. I've been using this one for years, and this will last you such a long time. So I'm just going to blend. I want to make sure to blend it out, and you want to blend it into the hairline, of course. You don't want to bring it forward, you want to bring it towards the hairline. And then I'm also going to apply whatever's left on the brush to underneath the chin and bring it to my neck. I'm also going to be grabbing a little bit more of this bronzer, and with a different brush, of course. This one is from BH Cosmetics. It's like an angled brush, really precise, and I'm just going to contour my nose. Alright, so now going back in with my sponge, I'm going to go in and pat, pat, pat and make sure there are no harsh edges. Alright, so now I'm going to go in and set my under eye. I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Fit Me Loose Finishing Powder. This is in the shade Light Medium. And I'm just going to grab a little bit of this on the cap. This product is super duper messy, you guys, so be very careful. I'm going to be grabbing my sponge and some of that and applying it right underneath the eye. And you guys, this makes your under eye look super duper smooth. I couldn't find the other shade that I have in this because this will actually give me more of a highlighted look, but this is okay for every day. But just know if you really want a highlighted look, I definitely recommend going in with a lighter shade of the powder. Alright, so now for bronzer, I'm going to be going in with my Lottie London Tan Time Bronzer, and I'm just going to bronze the outer perimeter of my face. Now real quick, going back in with a little bit of the Maybelline Fit Me powder, I am going to be grabbing just a little bit more with my sponge and just reverse contouring just like that. Trying to grab some more so I don't have to pour any out. So just grabbing that and boom. And also this is going to make your makeup last literally for such a long time because you're also setting it with this powder and it makes your skin look so smooth, you guys. It literally looks airbrushed and I love it. So yeah, now I'm gonna go right back into the eyes and I'm going to be using this pencil brush right here. This one is from Sigma. It's the Pencil E30. I'm gonna be going in first with this shade here and applying that on the lower lash line. Now grabbing my Morphe M506, I'm going to be going in with this shade, the second shade in the palette, and I'm just going to blend the lower lash line. Alright, so grabbing a brush, I'm just going to swirl the powder off of my face, blending it in really, really well so you don't see any of the harsh edges. See that? So now I'm going to go in with some mascara. This is the, of course, Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Mascara. You guys know I've been using this one for such a long time. I'm like the biggest fan of this mascara. So I'm just going to apply some on the lower lashes and then continue on to highlighter. If you guys own this palette, you already know how good it is. So I'm going to be mixing this shade here and this shade here. So mixing those two shades, I am going to be applying that right on the high points. Oh my god, you see that? Oh my god, it's so beautiful. Look at that. Boom. Apply a little bit on the tip of the nose and finish off here, of course, just like that. Yes, you guys know I am going to add a little bit on the inner corner, so adding a little bit of that highlight with a brush just is the best finish to the eyes. There you go. All right guys, so now for lips. Let's see what we have. So I want to go in with the KKW Beauty. This is the lip liner nude 2.5. So I'm just going to add a little bit of that. Alright, so now for lipstick, I'm going to be going in with the KKW lipstick in the shade 2 Nude. And just apply this right in the center. Alright guys, last but not least, I'm going to go in and set my face. This is the Morphe Continuous Setting Mist. Alright you guys, so this is the final look right here. I love the blue on the eyes. It's so pretty, so pigmented. I am totally obsessed. Like, I saw the little e.l.f. mini bite-size palette and I was like, I need this. The blue is calling my name and I need to get it. $3, you guys. Like, that's a steal. For 4 shadows, oh my god. So yeah, this is it. I absolutely love it and hopefully you guys did as well. If you did, give it a big thumbs up. Also, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye.